Welcome to part 4 of American Nightmare. We are now going to an observatory. A place for men to witness the
How the
magnificence
fuck
of the
does
universe.
he have the key for that?
Because we got the observatory key from Michael Farabee, who's the guy that Mister Scr-tch strangled.
Huh.
Fire trucks.
Yes, fire trucks and poltergeists.
Now, for the majority of this part, I will be wandering around to get the manuscripts, but thankfully there are actually enemies, so I won't be doing just that.
Okay.
Whoa!
No, the shadows have fireballs?
I thought that I could trust the men of our local municipal fire department. It seems I was wrong. Terribly, terribly wrong. It takes 3 handgun bullets to take down mid-size enemies, 2 bullets to take down small enemies, and 5 bullets to take down big guys.
Huh.
I had to play arcade mode in order to figure that out.
Okay.
Where enemies just attack you en masse.
Honestly, I don't see the appeal of playing this game in arcade mode simply because, well, this is a story-driven game more than, an action-driven game.
You are right. This is very much a story-driven game, both literally and thematically. The action is fun. I played the campaign for the action sequences. And arcade mode gives you plenty of time to figure out how to optimize on your combat skills, especially the dodge system.
To be honest, I think this game could actually do with slightly less combat.
Well, I mean, right now, if I wasn't... Okay, granted, if I was actually just progressing the story and not looking for the manuscript pages, I'd actually get to the combat sequences more efficiently.
True.
Hello? I'm Dr. Rachel Meadows, and... Wait a moment, it's you! I can't believe you dare show your face around here again.
Oh, is that so? Well, I hope you like light in your face, bitch! Those are small guys. Small guys are extremely annoying. Your sun hat won't save you here. Oh my god, I dodged that.
So you're gonna let me in now?
It wasn't me. I just look like him.
Are you serious? That's what you're going with? Please!
I'm trying to stop him. You saw those shadow things trying to kill me, right? I bet he got along with them just fine.
Yes. Yes, he did. All right. Come on in.
See, Scratch, if you're watching, you done goofed.
Well, she just done goof too. We should have had to do a fetch quest for her.
Buddy. I figured I'd take a moment to talk to you. There's a party next door. I'm feeling pretty good right now. A little beer, a little fun, It's nice.
A little introspective moment on your part, Mister Scr-tch.
Listen, this whole thing between us, it's a little weird for me too, I mean, we don't just look the same, there's a lot we share. I mean, up here, I know you, right? So I was thinking maybe we could...
Oh, those damn police.
Maybe we could what, Scratch? You're not afraid of the police.
Oh, how embarrassing. He's getting interrupted.
These guys are getting out of control. Look, I feel like we're both victims of circumstance here. And maybe we could make some kind of effort to...
Scratch, this is why you do not bring a kegger sometimes. Because people will attack it. And attack each other.
And this is also why you, like, don't interrupt your thought in the middle of a sentence. It's annoying.
Oh shit, he just cut the phone.
And he's going to use it as a garrote. Okay.
And Alan doesn't give two shits.
Well, Alan is watching this like, okay, you had two thoughts there. Are you going to finish them or what?
Never mind.
Oh, great.
Fuck you!
Thank you for wasting my time, Mr. Scratch. This is exactly why I stopped going to most of the televisions for the remainder of this playthrough.
Yeah, because Scratch is a dick, and... Ugh. Also, the frame rate here is choppy as hell.
It's choppy for your end. Unfortunately, yes, parts 1 and 2 of this playthrough are going to look way, way worse than every other part because the file format was different for those parts.
But this is part 4.
The man who looked like me. What did he want here?
I'm referring to what the viewers are seeing right now, not what you're seeing, Gerda.
Oh,
I think
okay.
it's disabled our satellite. There's a very peculiar signal that we're receiving.
A signal. That's what I'm here for.
Well, so was he. But he didn't seem to understand it at all. He got very angry, sabotaged our imaging array, and now we're blind. I believe the event is still going on, but we can't pick it up.
What should we do, stereotypical smart woman?
Tell me more about the signal.
It's almost as if something's being transmitted to Night Springs. It's the strangest thing. It's quite elusive, almost as if it wasn't properly there. I don't know how to describe it.
So, what was the
All
signal
that
like?
describes it pretty fine
I
for
wish I
me.
knew. He appeared before I had a good fix on it. He was very pleasant when I was working, but when I isolated the signal, he suddenly forced me out of the control booth. He said it was none of my business. He seemed to change. Somehow he was very smooth and charming before that, but suddenly he became...
Of course.
I'm sorry. I'm not sure I want to talk about it.
I have to ask, do you always wear that to work?
I was at a party for a local art exhibition. Fascinating works. When I was called away by my assistant, Michael was the first to spot this event. I don't know where he is now, actually. He was supposed to bring us some food. but
So
he
was
never
Michael
showed
the
up.
first boss that we
Tell me
fight?
about the event.
Michael was the guy
Quite
that
fascinating.
Scratch
It
strangled.
looks as if stars were changing, somehow.
So, no, she will
Shifting
not be
positions.
getting a late
It
midnight
isn't
snack
really
tonight.
happening, of course. Most likely it's caused by some kind of atmospheric refraction phenomenon, but I've never seen anything like it.
Did he hurt you?
No, he didn't quite threaten me exactly, but those shadowy things started to crawl into view, and whatever the signal was, he seemed to be extremely frustrated by it. He just started breaking things and left. I thought it best not to interfere.
You were lucky. He's done much worse.
Yes. He showed me a knife, and he kept talking. He roared the
Was
sound
his
of his own
ass?
voice. A proper maniac. You really aren't anything like him, are you?
Believe me, I try very hard not to be.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with liking the sound of your own voice. I love the sound of my own voice.
And I enjoy the sound of my own voice. And we're not homicidal maniacs who try and take over the world with fire-breathing salamanders.
No, of course not. We're both very, very sane individuals.
And try to be careful. It's a very expensive part, and we don't have a replacement.
Yes, this flare is very
Sounded
expensive.
more callous than I intended. Be safe.
I think this is the first part where you actually get flashbangs, which are very useful against hordes of enemies.
Because they break down all the enemy shields.
They break shields, and they might kill weaker enemies, I believe. Ew, spider webs.
Oh, are we gonna see a shadow spider demon?
Keep watching.
This must be your car.
A magazine called The High Chair. That is not how spiders would move.
I welcome you to the most useless, most non-threatening enemies in the entire game.
Yeah, these aren't even anywhere near as threatening as the spiders from Unreal were. Oh God.
You don't even have to shoot these things. All you have to do is point your flashlight at them and they will die.
So are they just shadow spider demon hatchlings?
Yeah, using whatever twisted logic Mister Scr-tch feels like throwing at us, I suppose.
Well, plenty of people are afraid of spiders, dude.
Oh yeah, it's a very primal fear. Just as people have a fear of you know, scythe-wielding serial killer farmers.
What about scythe-wielding serial killer zombies?
But zombies don't know how to use scythes.
You say that, but then again, we've seen zombies use different weapons before. And in the next part, we will attempt to find this incredibly expensive part for Mrs. Rachel, whatever her name is.
But we already have it!
Oh.